Okay, we back. Sorry, just getting some XP. The noise is so loud. There you go. Got some blaze rods and everything is all healed. So we're set. Bro, my aim right now is brutal. And we're out. Hello, Magma Cream. I swear none ever spawn like over here. Yeah, it is still here. I wasn't sure if I rebuilt that or not. Now I know I did. Shit. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to take with me, but I don't think there is. Skippity. Okay. No, I think we're good. I think I already got most of the stuff that we wanted there. I was thinking about integrating some of the sculk blocks into it actually too, maybe. The castle, I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool. Okay, so I think we're good to go. We just need to go there and we need to mine the shit out of everything. I need to sleep first though. Map is still doing that thing. Like, look at this. Look how weird this is. Like, why does it do that? Legitimately, why? I don't understand. I don't understand, Mojang. Why you do this? Like, it looks like I built an obsidian thing above everything. Seriously. Like, whatever. Not worth it. Not worth dealing with. Yo, what's up? How goes it? I need to go to the end. This got finished after. I don't know if you've seen it since it's been finished. Not too bad. I have a really bad toothache on one side. So if you see me drinking and like tilting my head, it's because I'm trying to drink and eat on this side of my mouth. It fucking sucks. Toothaches are the worst. Right? All hail the Crow Father. I wasn't supposed to stream tonight, but I wanted to, so I did. Almost there. I'm gonna go more this way. There it is. I should be good to jump down. I did put water at the bottom of it the last time I was here, so... Right. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So, I've been thinking about the end island and removing it and stuff. It's gonna be a lot of work. I'm not backing out. I'm just saying it's a lot of work. I was like I went for a fly around and under the island. And man, I might make a redstone machine to remove it. The fuck? Okay. Thanks, Bedrock, for that. I have removed like 4 layers, but like my thing is, let me show you. I mean, it's not that bad, really. It's just there's certain spots where it goes out farther, down lower, and I don't know if I want to. I was going to back out of it for like a day. I thought about it, and then I was like, nah. You see how much complicated shit it is down there? Is there a cave going down there, or is this just... Huh. I haven't done it before. I want to do it. I want to get it done. If I can fill this thing up with water, I can get rid of it. And that was tedious. Oh my god. Bruh. Bruh, I didn't even look at you. Leave me alone. Ah! Are you guys for real right now? Why are there so many attacking me? You need to tell your cousins or whatever to fuck off. I just got this totem. I don't want to use it. Jesus Christ. Why are you mad? I'm not even looking at you. Relax, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Boys never had their fucking coffee today or something. Right? It's so brutal. I'm like, oh my god, like, relax, please. I have done nothing wrong. I might do an earlier and maybe longer stream later the week too to try to get ahead with this stuff. Because this thing is going to take me forever if I keep just doing like 1 hour. Hello. Hey, a boo-boo. my god, this is so tedious. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. It's gonna be so cool once it's done. Something I'm gonna be proud of. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I'm kind of in the same boat. I've been waiting to see my doctor for like a fucking month now. They just don't answer the phone. Like, I'm gonna have to go in there to make an appointment, sadly. Probably do 2 in a row like that. Make it a little bit quicker. Ooh. You know what's funny is I went to my doctor about other things that was wrong with me, and they kind of just said, yeah, we'll talk about that next time, and then my doctor retired. I'm like, oh, thanks. That's great. Wonderful. They were like, fuck that, I'm retiring. I ain't dealing with your bullshit. Right? My doctor wasn't even that old. She was only like in her, I want to say like late 50s, early 60s. She wasn't like, you know, she wasn't like one of those doctors that's been doing the shit for like 200 years. Coming in with their plague mask and shit. It always blew my mind that like what grade, if you go to med school, what grade do you have to get to pass? Like, you can get less than 100% and pass. Like, that blows my mind. That is ancient, I suppose. Yeah, they gotta make money some way. Problem is that I won't, like, I'll try to book the appointment or whatever, and nobody will answer the phone, and then when I just kind of give up on it, they'd be like, oh, you don't care about your health, you need, and I get this big-ass lecture from the secretary, not the doctor, the secretary, about me not giving a shit about my health, when I'm like, guys, you don't answer the phone. I'm like, you're a secretary, you have, like, 2, 3 jobs at the most. Answer the phone, call people, and do a little bit of paperwork, like fax machine shit. Like, come on. Please. And there's like 5 secretaries in one doctor's office, so there's no fucking excuse. I hate doctors just in general. I hate going to the doctor. I hate going to the hospital. The only thing I dislike more than, like, doctors is, like, dentist. I hate going to the dentist. And I'm gonna have to do that soon by the looks of the tooth I have right now. My tooth pain last night, before bed, was so bad that I was legitimately involuntarily crying. Like, not crying like, you know, like, sad, it's so painful type of deal. Just, like, tears were coming out of my eyes because it was so much pain. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't, like... I don't know how to explain it. I was just, like, teary-eyed about it. It was brutal. I had one of those, like, plastic ice cubes that you, like, get and freeze. And I had one of those, like, shoved against my cheek the whole night. I fell asleep with it, actually. I can't afford the dentist, man. Dentist is so expensive, right? Because, like, we have free healthcare and stuff here, but it doesn't cover dental. And if you get insurance, you still have to pay for your dental work up front, and then you get the money as, like, a rebate or whatever it is, right? And it's like, bruh. So, like, the problem is I don't have the money up front to do that, you know? Even if I do have insurance. I don't mind dentists. Like, I only hate it because I've been there so much, but I'm not, like, afraid of it or anything like that. Like, I wouldn't say nothing like that. Shit don't scare me at all. But to be fair now, I've had a lot of trouble with my teeth over the years, and I barely have any teeth anymore, so yeah. Like, I barely have any back teeth. It's mostly just my front teeth. That's why I always said that, like, if my thing worked out with music and I, like, got a bit of money, the first thing I would do with my money is get my teeth fixed. Or get, like, you know, implants. So maybe invest in your healthcare because 99% is free. See, I wouldn't even say 99%. I'm not saying that I'd like to pay for healthcare, like, up front or anything like that, like you do in some countries. But, like, I would, because, like, free healthcare is nice, it really is. But when it comes to, like, serious issues, it kind of fails you, you know? You're basically just in that same boat if that happens. And dental isn't covered, but there is one party that wants to make dental part of free healthcare, and I honestly think they should. Because honestly, I don't know if it's like this in other countries, but in Canada, I know so many people that have bad teeth because they can't afford to go to a dentist. It's brutal. Like, people in their 20s that, like, should not be having the amount of teeth problems that they're having when they're not really, you know, doing very much. It's just, it's brutal. Put your money away to cover for your healthcare doesn't. Yeah, well, I try, but my problem is a majority of my money goes to my bills, and then I got a little bit for food. And I mean, I'll spend a little bit, but I don't spend a whole lot, you know? My car insurance isn't too bad, honestly. It was bad for a while, because I had a lot of speeding tickets. And once, I think it's like 7 years or something goes by, you're like, that's like not on your record or whatever, so. When I first had a car, man, I was brutal for speeding. Not even when I had a sports car, it was before that. Because I had a sports car before the car I have right now. But when I had like a Pontiac Sunfire or like a Hyundai Accent, man. But that's that kind of thing when you're younger and you think you're invincible, and it's really stupid. And I wouldn't recommend to anybody do anything like that, obviously. Why should health insurance be completely free? Don't understand. It should be affordable, not free. What do you mean? Health insurance isn't free. Like, I have health insurance. I was actually thinking about getting rid of it and getting the one that's at my work. Free healthcare is, like, done through taxes, right? So. I agree. I'm at risk on that one. It's not like that. Like, I feel like some people, like, I watched this TikTok the other day, and this dude, it must have been American or something, was talking about how, like, free healthcare is stupid or something because, like, doctors need to be paid too. I'm like, you do realize that the doctors get paid still, right? They're paid with tax money. They're just not paid. Like, if I make an appointment, they're paid. I just don't pay them out of my pocket directly. Like, it's not, you know? Like, I don't have to bring my credit card with me to, like, the doctor. I just know I go into a doctor and I come out of a doctor and I don't have to worry about money when I'm there. That's the bright side of it. The problem is that, in my opinion, it doesn't cover enough things. I mean, that's true, too. You're not wrong about the doctors charging too much. I mean, there's a reason they prescribe you something every time you go there, right? Because they make money. Did the block just, like, reappear? Excuse me? I'm just saying, free healthcare isn't... I'm not saying it's the worst thing ever. It's actually really good. It's just that... Like I said, certain things you kind of have to pay for if it gets, like, more serious. How can everything that's a necessity... Yeah, but see, you're taking free healthcare too literally. It's not necessarily free. It's paid by taxpayers. It's just... It's kind of like everybody sharing the cost of it, you know? Sounds kind of communist, I know. Oh, 100%. Like I said, like, I don't ever think about paying for doctor stuff unless it's something more serious. I've never thought about it. I've never had to go to, like, a doctor's appointment and think about how much it was going to cost me or whatnot. You just go in, you make your appointment, you do whatever, and you leave. And if I have medication, usually it's covered. And if it's not covered, I have insurance that covers it. Something else, right? So... I mean, I'm not opposed to everybody having to pay taxes to have necessities free. I think that's fair. I mean, it's possible. It happens. There's countries that do it. Not talking about here now, but, you know. Okay, there's one more here. Or not everything, probably, but, like, a good majority of things. Yeah, no, well, everybody is paying for it. They just don't have to pay for it up front. It's like right now, I'm paying for my healthcare. It's not free. It's not free at all. It's just... It's free in the sense that I don't have to go to the doctor and take out my wallet and pay for it when I go there. You know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no such thing as free. But that's why I find a lot of people get confused about free healthcare. Is that, like, they're like, oh, well, how can it be free? Because the doctors need to get paid and this needs to be done. And I'm like, well, no, they are getting paid. It's not really free. It's just... I guess it's not a very good wording for a descriptor for it, but... Yeah, it's pretty brutal. But I mean, like, even like a homeless person or someone here, that if they have like a card or an ID card or something, they can get seen. You know what I mean? Like, that's... How is that not a good thing? Oh, 100%. Of course they do. Pharmaceutical companies, I don't even want to get into that. They nickel and dime everything. Of course they do. They make a fortune off of people being sick. And I'm sure there's plenty of things out there that there's probably better ways to help said things that they just don't because they make too much money. Probably, like, I believe that wholeheartedly. I don't think everything's on the up and up with those companies, you know? Especially to do with the C word. See, I think Canada has a lot of problems right now, as in there's not very many people that want to work in hospital stuff, you know? There's not very many people going for that. They're understaffed, you know? And then the people that are working are getting overworked, so I kind of feel bad for them. Like, you go into the hospital here. Let me give an example. If I went into the emergency room, like, if... Let's just say I fell down the stairs, I broke my leg or something. I gotta go to the emergency room, okay? I don't have to worry about paying for anything. Ambulance is free. All that stuff is not... I don't have to worry about paying for an ambulance or anything like that, right? But, problem is the wait times right now, because they're so understaffed that they'll be like, if that happened to me, say, 1 o'clock in the morning and I had to go to the hospital emergency room, I would be waiting in there for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours to get seen because they have one doctor that could possibly work and they have 2 nurses that are working in the nighttime, and that's it. And that's the unfortunate part about it. I think that, honestly, I think a lot of those people that are working in those things aren't getting paid enough, and they're very understaffed, and it's unfortunate that it's like that. I would never be able to do that job. I can't count the amount of times I've been in a hospital in serious condition, couldn't breathe. I had a problem with my tonsils one time. I never had to have them removed, but I couldn't breathe. I was literally not able to breathe, and I wasn't in a waiting room. They took me out of the waiting room. They put me in a hallway, not in any room, in a hallway, and just there because they didn't have the staff to deal with it, right? And like I said, I don't blame the whole free healthcare thing on that. I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is that nobody wants to do that job anymore, you know? Unfortunately. It's just not, especially in nursing, it's probably just not worth the pay to do it, you know? And I know about emergency room visits because I've had to do it with my grandparents for the last, I mean, not recently, but, you know, about 2 or 3 years ago, I had to do that. I want to say once a week I was in the hospital emergency room at one of them. Right? Because where my grandmother had dementia, she would just not take her insulin and stuff, or she's a diabetic, and I would have to deal with her having a low, or my grandfather was extremely sick. I don't know. I ruined my back picking my grandfather up off the floor every fucking night. Because he was not a small man. He wasn't skinny. He wasn't, you know, fat, but he was kind of muscular for his age. And man, I had to, it was brutal. Call an ambulance, I'd say, like, at least once a week. I think it depends. There's 2 hospitals here where I live. There's the main one, and then there's this other one that's an older hospital. And usually, you're lucky, you're better off if you go to the older one, because a lot less people go to that one. And there are more than 2. There's out in the outer town areas there are, but they're hours away, so. I mean, like, in this main city I live in. Do you think in the mainland it's different? From what I've heard, it's not. No. I think especially after COVID, I think a lot of people, didn't go do a doctor's shit because of the whole... That was probably very stressful on people that were working in hospitals. I would imagine. Why not? You'd be fine. You'd be fine. I mean, there are clinics and stuff too. Like, if you don't want to go to a hospital, or you think it's gonna be full or whatnot, you can go to clinics too. Usually, that's what I would do, honestly. Just walk in there and do whatever. I'm probably making it out to sound a lot worse than it actually is. Because it's very easy to complain about something when you're here. But I mean, I wouldn't honestly have it any other way. What the fuck? Okay. So, like, have you ever went into, like, the emergency or anything for that? Because it doesn't go by first come, first serve, right? Like, it goes by priority. So, like, if you're in the waiting room and you have a migraine and then someone comes in and is having a heart attack, they're going in first. Or, you know what I mean? To be fair now, there are a lot of people that go in there and they literally come in with, like, a common cold and are in the emergency room for some reason. I've heard so many stories because my mother worked in the hospital for years. She was a security guard. So I know all the stories. I mean, usually if you're taken in by an ambulance, you'll be first. You'll be seen before everybody else. Because if it's that serious that you had to have an ambulance, then yeah, you're probably, you know what I mean? But if it was like, if you just like walked in and was like, oh, I have like a really bad migraine, they're not gonna do anything. They'll probably just tell you to go home. Not really, they wouldn't do that, but they'll do something. They'll give you something usually. I mean, sometimes you don't even necessarily need to go, like, the doctor can have a quick visit with someone and prescribe the medication right quick, right? It's not... Yeah, exactly. So if you'd be in first. Or at least one of the first ones. Thankfully, I haven't had anything, knock on wood, serious happen to me. And have had to been in there like that, so... Not in a long time, because that was, like, when I was, what, 20-something. Damn, I'm old. I mean, someone who had a cold was seen before me when I was a fruit crusher of a human ketchup, so... I love that description. Yeah, I mean, it happens, I'm sure. Once again, I'm probably making it sound way worse than it is. It's actually not that bad. Like, I would never want to pay upfront for anything like that. I just don't understand that at all. I think every human should have access to medical needs without having to worry about if they can afford it. I just think that's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous that you have to sit there with a credit card and go, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford this next week. And some people probably have no problem. They probably have the money to do it. But I'm sure there's plenty of people that would probably just stay home and not go to a doctor or not go to a hospital because they can't afford it. Right? Yeah, see, that sucks too. That's brutal. Like, I don't know what I would do. If I got a bill up front saying I had to pay, like, whatever amount of money it was to go to a hospital or pay for the ambulance, like... And I just don't. This is what I'm saying. I just don't. Like, I don't have to worry about that, right? That's the good thing about it. Nobody comes up to me with a debit machine while like my grandparents were laying in a hospital bed. I didn't have to pay for that, right? I didn't have to worry about it. I was already dealing with enough stress of what was going on. Having to worry about paying for it or worrying about getting a bill to pay for it. It just doesn't come up. I don't care. Taxes like that, fine. I don't care about that, right? But, like, the thing about it is that a lot of things here are taxed very dumb. Like, they tax soda pop here. They tax the sugar in soda pop to try to get people to drink healthier when everybody knows it's just a cash grab. They're not, you know. Yeah, well, that's good. See, that's why insurance is good. I mean, I have insurance as well for things that I can't afford. Mainly my insurance, honestly, is mainly used for my dental because it's not free. It's pretty good. I think my insurance is 60-something. If I remember, I don't know. It comes out automatically and I don't think about it. My car insurance is fucking stupid, though. I know I complain about Canada a lot, but I don't hate Canada. I really don't think it's a bad country. I think there's always room for criticism where you're living, especially when you know you can make it better. It can always be better, right? I was a crazy driver. That's why. You're absolutely right. That is why. Hello. Welcome back. I'm good, how are you? Probably gonna run out of room again soon. That's good, I'm glad. We just chillin'. I'm removing the end island, or, well, slowly. It's gonna take me not one stream to do it, but way more than one stream, but, you know, we're doing it layer by layer. I might make a machine to do it, honestly. Stream has been pretty pog. We've just been chatting about boring stuff. It's a lot of talking when I'm doing like something not as exciting like this, you know. Yeah, Luna's falling asleep on me. Yeah, you can make a redstone machine that deletes blocks. I know, Luna. You like the sound of the blocks, I know. Not as much as sand, though. I need to figure out how to do it. I know people do it all the time. Yeah, you have a good night. Peace. Jeez, you might get one layer done tonight, damn. Oh my god. I'm gonna run out of space to put this shit. Funny thing is, I'm only keeping it because I'm gonna reuse it for the actual castle I'm building, right? Accurate. Risk reading my mind. Enderman, like, really? Really? Thank you. They keep walking in front of me when I'm doing this shit. Like, could you not? Hey, maybe I'll make a wither thing here again. I still need to test that. Like, I know I watched Risk do it, but, like, I still am iffy about the whole wither thing. Bro, I have to heal this pickaxe every time before stream. I'm gonna have to remove that island too. I didn't even notice that. Although it might be fine. I'm trying to figure out which direction we should, like, I don't know which direction is north. Like, which way does the portal spawn? Do you know? Also, what the fuck? Oh, I was gonna say, where'd the fucking thing go? Because I need to make the Enderman farm. I'm not going to make it in this castle. It's going to be separate from this out in the void. Because it'll be a lot more efficient that way. I won't have to worry about whatever. So I need to do that too. I was thinking maybe I should be doing that now. Because then I wouldn't have to leave to fix my... Do you mind? I'm talking, sir. Rudely interrupts me. Yeah, I was thinking, because I think that's what Phil did when he did his, was he made the Enderman farm first, like a separate one. Not the one that he uses currently, but he made like another one. and then he got rid of it later and made the one he currently uses. That way he could like heal his items while he was doing the build in the same area and wouldn't have to leave constantly. And I think that's maybe a good idea. I'll have to look up how many blocks I'll need to go out. I'm not going to be on here tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'm on the SMP, but we'll see, I guess. I mean, I probably have enough blocks to build it right now, honestly, out of this. I would like to use a lot of glass, so I love using glass. So jealous of Phil's builds, man. Phil has, like, some of the best builds in, like, Minecraft history, in my opinion. I have a friend that's recently got into, like, actually playing Minecraft more in depth. Like, he didn't ever do the end or anything like that, and he's just starting doing it. And he was asking me who he should watch that's really good at the game, and I was just like, definitely Philza, like, 100%. Aw. I'm not at his level yet. I could probably get to that level and get better at it if I wanted to. You know? And I'm sure it's a lot easier when you're getting paid to do this. But yeah, you know, I try. I mean, the dude definitely, I can't lie, like, the dude inspired me to stream to begin with, right? Him and Will. And then... Oh. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I think my main reason for not really accepting the compliment is that I can't even attempt builds like he does because my worlds keep corrupting before I even get a chance to do builds like that anymore, and it sucks. You know? But I mean, you've seen my 1 year world. I put so much effort into that. This world's gonna be better. It's like I can't play hardcore, but it's hardcore anyways because my world's corrupted and then I have to start over. It's like involuntarily hardcore. I wouldn't be able to do hardcore. I would die so often. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try, you know. You do good builds too. You don't have to do these big grand builds for them to be good builds, you know? A lot of people seem to always have that mindset. Or they'll be like, oh, you know, I've seen them do it, but I can't do that. And it's like, yes, you can. You could totally do it. I mean, a lot of my builds are inspired by other people's builds, right? I'll just, you know, put my own spin on something. I mean, like the whole ocean thing, like obviously I got that from Phil, like 100%, right? But instead of doing it like his, where it was like a giant ocean, I decided, well, I'm gonna do it more like a fish tank. Like it's gonna be like a giant fish tank, and I'm gonna have like, you know, all this stuff in it. And then Luna said, oh, you should build a sand castle. I'm like, that's perfect, because there's little castles and fish tanks, and there's ships and stuff, you know what I mean? It was a good idea. I mean, that happens, but I mean, I used to be like that, and I got out of it just because I found that streaming made me want to complete builds more, because I used to be the kind of person that I would start a world, and I'd play it, I'd do whatever the objectives were, and then after, like, whatever amount of time, I just kind of get bored of it and start a new world, right? It's really hard to keep your interest after you, like, finish, say, the dragon and the wither and all that. Once you're done all that, like, you need to, like, start finding motivation to keep going to do stuff, you know? Yeah, same though. I haven't been to the beach in forever because I'm allergic to temperature change, so I can't go near water, especially here. Yeah, that is a bad habit if you're streaming, because you want to have the continuity for people to come back and, I guess, be into, you know? I mean, I'm glad that we have the SMP now, as well as my survival world, because if I do not really feel like playing on here or the other way around, I can just go to the other one and do whatever, you know? And they're both at different levels, you know? Like, I'm not kitted out on the SMP, so it's like, you know? It's more of a challenge, I guess, right? If I'm looking for that. And then if I get bored and I don't want to do any building at all, I just go do PvP or parkour or something. Which reminds me, we need to do that again soon because I haven't done that in a while. I might take one of the SMP streams sometime this week and do that. You should play too, Risk, by the way. At some point, we should do PvP or parkour together. You don't have to be good. I'm not good. I have some good plays. I'm really good with the bow and bed wars and stuff. But other than that, I'm pretty shit at PvP. Sweet. I am so glad I went and got a tea before I came home at McDonald's. Literally, I go to McDonald's, like, if I'm doing closing at work every night. And now they just, like, give me free teas every time I go there. Because I'm there so often. It is nice. I'm out of drinks currently. The only thing I have is bottled water right now. So I need to get something. I got paid today, so... Oh, no. I hate that. I know exactly what you're talking about, too. Bro, I know. Believe me. Why is it that if you keep a certain distance away from blocks, they break faster? Do you know? That's a weird, like, bug, almost. See what I mean? Like, if I'm this distance, the block breaks, like, insta-breaking. It's weird. If you keep, like, 4 blocks away. Whereas it takes, like, a good second otherwise. Jesus, there's so many blocks. I'm running out of shulker boxes. I'm gonna have to bring some chests. Imagine how much I'm gonna have by the end of this. Although I probably won't collect. Although maybe I should. I shouldn't like skimp out and not collect it because I know that I'm gonna kick myself if I run out. They are now because you can breed shulkers now. You can breed them. You have to get them to shoot each other with the, you know, like their thing. Pretty sure that's how you do it. That's how. They spit those big-ass white balls at each other. Gee, I wonder what they could be. This is where I go full Tommy and I'm just like, come. I love the connotations of that. It's funny. So I feel like they didn't think that one through very well. That reminds me, did you see Tommy's video of finally meeting Schlatt, like, IRL? He was so excited. You could literally, like, it was like, actually cutest thing ever. And Will confirmed that that was him on the Aussie News. Oh, did it? Do I really have that blocked, or is that just auto-blocked? I didn't think I blocked that word, but okay. Thanks, Twitch. Fair enough, I guess. I can see it. How dare they? Well, we're gonna get one layer done tonight. That's pretty much how this is gonna go, I think. It's gonna be like a layer per stream. Sadly. It's just because it's so tedious. It's so much work. My poor pickaxes. Poor Shady. Slim's doing okay, though. Hard to tell I'm a stan. So is this true? Is Dream really doing a face reveal this weekend? Is that like a legitimate thing? That's interesting to me. Huh. It's about fucking time. No, I'm joking. He's allowed to do whatever he wants. I wouldn't even be mad if dude changed his mind. I don't blame him, really. The only reason I don't mind doing the whole having face cam and shit is because of, you know, doing music. I'm just used to it. Doesn't really bother me. I wonder when Rambo will eventually get there, too. It was like mind-blowing when Rambo showed his eyes for the first time. Blew my mind anyway. I was like, dude, you got great eyes. He has amazing eyebrows. I mean, it is kind of part of his brand. The same thing with Dream. That's why I'm surprised he's doing it, because it is kind of business-wise. I mean, though, all that being said, if he does a stream and he does a face reveal on stream or something like that, he could make a shit ton of money. I like how, like, when the whole thing happened with Techno, people were talking about, like, the face reveal and shit. I was like, man, we already knew what Techno looked like. What are you talking about? he did a face reveal already when he did the fucking steering wheel, beating Minecraft with a steering wheel. Dream's going to TwitchCon. Ooh. Is anybody else going to that TwitchCon? That's the American one, right? So I doubt, like, any of the British ones are going. Most of the streamers I watch are British. I don't... just kind of happen to be that way. I think it's because I'm such a big Will and Phil fan, and then I'm like, I'll watch everybody else that's attached to their friend group. Phil's going? Man, I would love to meet Phil. I actually would. I would love to meet Phil so much. Just, you know, to say literally thanks, because I know it's cheesy and, like, everybody always says it, but, like, his streams helped me through so much. Like, you know? I'd go for a drink with Phil, for sure. That'd be pog as fuck. I mean, like, you gotta be into a streamer if you're gonna sit down and watch a 5-hour stream and even watch the VODs, you know what I mean? Like, I don't miss a Phil stream. If I'm not able to watch it at work, I will usually at least log in and comment something. And then, or do my, like, sub message or something and then watch it later. Yeah, I do. It's like I seen a video of Tommy's meet and greet where somebody was dressed up as Phil's or whatever and cosplaying him, and like he called Phil over to see it. I remember Tommy joked a while ago about doing a vlog where him and Will sleep over to Phil's house. And I was like, man, that would be such a good vlog. Like, imagine them sleeping over to Phil's house, and then they wake up in the morning and Mums has got them breakfast and shit. It would be like the cutest thing ever. That one of my adopted internet children who made it. Yeah, really though. I wouldn't be able to make nothing for Phil. I'm not crafty. Bro. I remember when I first started watching Phil, I was already a fan of, like, his content and shit like that, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I found out that he was, like, a Sonic the Hedgehog fan, and I was like, oh, man, this dude's even cooler. And then I found out, like, he likes Spyro and all these other things. I'm like, damn, dude! Like, really? We have, like, all the same interests. But I guess we're the same age, we grew up with the same kind of stuff, right? Like, he did a Spyro stream the other day, didn't he, I think? I never seen... That's one of the only ones I never seen. Because I seen his charity one he did with the You Laugh, You Lose thing. The Automod is destroying you today. Luna even got to look at it. Luna's like, what? What did you say about me? I wasn't paying attention. No, Riss tried to say, bitch. And got yeeted. Their message got yeeted. I don't know why that's on. I put that on the list a while ago when I first starting, and I don't think it needs to be on there because I literally say it all the time, so. I'm just afraid of people getting, like, upset about things, because I try to make it as, I don't want to say a safe space, but I want this to be somewhere where people can come and, like, you know, feel comfortable. I don't want anyone to feel, you know, targeted or anything. Oh, well, thank you. I try. I can be not very PC sometimes, but, you know. I think I'm just gonna get rid of this little section here first, and we'll do the side of the other side of that after. Bro, like, could you... Thank you. Ow! I didn't even look at you! Rude! What the fuck, dude? He's like, you looked at my dick. Okay. A safe space in which streamers get bullied just a little. Pretty much. If I had to pick 3 streamers that I could meet, I would probably pick, obviously, Phil. Phil, Will, and probably Schlatt. I mean, they're all pretty impossible, honestly. The chances of me, like, actually meeting Phil are, like, nil. Because there's no way that I would ever be able to get to a TwitchCon. I can't afford that, like, unless I was, like, a legitimate bigger streamer and I could actually go. Oh, look at Luna. Don't make me blush. Aw. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, he would have been on my list too, but... yeah. I'd salute, but I don't have a salute emote. Ah! My controller! That's what I get. That's what I get for trying to salute Techno. Like I just have to get all my salute emotes, and I have so many. Does Tommy have a salute emote? Close enough. I know Will doesn't. Will has like no fucking emotes. He needs to get his shit together. Always Techno love in here. You, Phil, and Rambo would be Pog. I feel like Rambo would be a cool person to have a chat with. See, most of these people are, like, way younger. Well, like, yeah, you know, way younger than me, so I wouldn't really... I feel like, you know... Like, me and Phil are, like, almost the same age, so... He's a bit older than me. How old is Phil? Is he 34? 34, I think, right? Cool. Bro, if I was able to add emotes, I would 100% get you to do me emotes if you could. If you knew how to do that. Or at least draw them. I'm sure I could figure out how to turn them into emotes. You would be the first person I would go to for that. Probably do a couple myself. I have done emotes for channels before, honestly. A long while ago. Maybe like 6 years ago now. There used to be this channel I used to watch called Brains Games. And they used to play horror games. And they had like the horror aesthetic. They used to have a skeleton. There was one that was like a mad scientist and this other guy wore a suit. And I did their entire like overlay and shit. And they eventually just gave up because they had some issues. Man, I love your artwork. I actually do love your artwork. Like, honestly. And your cosplays. Your cosplays are great. I wouldn't have the patience for that shit. I had to edit photos for my band last weekend, and I had to edit photos for a friend last night after stream. And man, I like... Even editing photos just gets me tired now. I just can't do it anymore. Like, I'm a graphic designer, right? Like, I went to school for graphic design, so... I know a lot about that stuff, which is why I tend to do, like, a lot of my logos and shit, and pretty much all my band stuff is done by me, too, right? Like, the logo and whatnot, and then the album covers photography of someone else, and then I'll edit everything myself. Yeah. I like photography artwork is my favorite. I'm more of a photographer than I am, drawing or anything. Although I have done drawing stuff. I did one, Luna knows it. Hang on, I'm gonna go grab it right quick. Yeah, my first EP with my band, we, instead of getting it, like, professionally done, we just did it and burned CDs and shit, right? And, I did the artwork for that. And there's only, like, a very limited number of them. I think I have the last one, honestly. Because I've given most of them away or sold them. But it was, our first EP was this. Yeah. And I don't have physical copies of any of our albums because we never ever did that. It's too expensive. It's expensive enough distributing stuff on, like, Spotify. Yeah, that's the most artwork I've done in a long while. Like, I used to draw more than anything, honestly, especially when I was in high school, and then I kind of just gave up on it and became more interested in music than anything. Like, art was more... I was more doing it because a lot of my friends drew stuff, and I was just like, oh, I'm creative, and I could do that, and then whatever. Like, I used to do Flash games and make video games. I don't know if you ever remember the website newgrounds.com or places like that. Like, I actually used to have games that used to be on there. Me and a friend. There was a point in time where me and a friend were working on a game online where we had the artist doing assets for our game that was the artist for, I don't know if you know the cartoon The Grim Adventures of Death and Mindy? That artist. I think it was them. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me. It's been a long while, but that was a long while ago now. That was like, I don't want to say early internet, but that was like a while ago, because I remember that was when, like, obviously DeviantArt was like a thing, and we decided to make our own, like, forums for art, and we had our own little website and shit. Oh my god, that's a whole layer. We did a layer. Damn. I can't wait to turn these giant pillars into swords. It's gonna be so fucking cool. I might build some, like, white around the edges just to give it, like, an outline, though. I'm gonna keep digging, though, because I still got a little while more. I'm gonna go for another half an hour. About that. 20 minutes. Yes, Pog. I mean, we didn't get anywhere with it. We never did finish that game, so it's not even really a thing I can even really talk about because there's nothing came of it. But that was a Pog point. That was more my friend than me, though, to be honest, because I was good at, like, doing the programming and stuff, but he was more the artist and, like, he come up with the ideas for a lot of it. He was a very smart person. Don't talk to that person anymore. Oh shit. Here comes the race to steal my fucking blocks. Come here and steal some of these blocks, will you? It's too far away. You can't make it here. There's no way. You wouldn't be able to make it here by the end of the stream. Yeah, I play it on here because if I play it on single player, it corrupts. So it's kind of like my workaround for that. It doesn't seem to, knock on wood, have those issues. That being said, I do have to go on the actual SMP after because I need to get my armor. Man, I did a single enchantment on boots, and I got everything except mending, and I was like, damn. Like Death Strider, feather falling, unbreaking, like everything you could think of, I got on the boots, and I didn't even have to, like, do much. Just added mending to it, and they're done. So really, I want to work on my chest plate next, and maybe the helmet. Because if I can get respiration, that would be obviously really good for the location of my house. Yeah, so with the realm, basically what I have right now is I have the SMP, this world, and my 1 year world are all uploaded to it. But you can only activate one at a time, obviously, so... yeah. Realms are pretty cool, though. I like it. I'm not regretting paying for it. It would be nice if they'd fix that fucking bug, though. Here's Conker's annual rant about the game-breaking bug Mojang won't fix. Alright, I gotta stop using this now. Use this one. Thank God for having 2 Pog pickaxes. Shady's all broken, we go to Slim. And I'm closing again work tomorrow, so I'm gonna be off the same time. I got the same kind of shift. Not bad, though. I don't mind it. I get to sleep in a little bit, so, I mean... I stayed up a little bit later. Obviously, I was up super late last night because my tooth was actually so bad I was crying, so... Maybe I should be, like, doing it like this. Although, no, it kind of takes more time. Man, I missed Origins SMP. I wish that they would have continued that. I actually liked Origins a lot. I enjoyed it more than Dream SMP, honestly. It was really funny. James Marriott was really funny on there, too. Did you hear what James Marriott said that he wanted the end of Wilbur's story arc on Dream SMP to be? It was actually funny. They should have 100% done it. What the fuck? I didn't even look at you. Relax. Calm down, bro. We're all friends here. Oh my god, are you guys kidding me right now? Why are there so many attacking me? Bruh. I'm literally looking at the ground, I swear. Fucking rude. I swear it's like I make eye contact with them through a floor or something. I was getting good pace them running too. Couldn't be me. Huh? How do you accidentally locate the spider spawner? You mean like my farm spider spawner? Or you mean like a new one? I'm so confused. I thought I looked at one of them for a second. I was like, fuck. Didn't answer my question. That was... you had 2 options there, and yeah, it wasn't one of them. Man, see if I could keep this pace up breaking the blocks the whole time. That would be fucking pog. Oh, okay. It's not very good. It's actually a terrible farm. It's the first farm I made for XP, and I kind of just half-assed it. And I don't really use it, so... Now that I have, like, a wool farm, I don't really need it, because I don't use string for anything. Ooh, we're getting like a layer and a quarter done tonight, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna go back to the house soon, because I need to do some errands and stuff. Sure. What do you mean claiming it? How do you claim it? You mean like you're gonna use it? I don't care. That's what it's there for. Oh, there we go. Your farm now, I see. Yoinked. Has been yoinked. My farm has been yoinked. Okay, I guess we'll go back now. I'll go back and bonk Chris. For yoinking my farm. Don't crash. You're not here. I still don't know what I want to do with the tower. Like, seriously, what could I actually legitimately use the tower for, do you think? That would be a good idea. Like, what practical use could it have? What do you mean, hey, hey, hey? Bruh. Are you at the Croza statue? Ow. Heh. 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 I didn't actually see you. Sup? That landing, though. You gotta give me that one. I am proud of this statue, honestly. This is probably one of my favorite things I've done on this world. You know you can go inside of it, right? How did you even get up here? Vines? Oh, vines. Okay, I get it. Rich, you know what that is? Yeah. It's an orphan, that's what it is. I should have covered this in. I keep forgetting I need to cover those. I could also do something inside of this Croza statue, but I don't really know what I would, like, honestly do. It's right here, right? Yeah. Like, there's a trap door to go in here and everything. I don't know if you know that. Oh, I just killed a fly. Wow. I actually just caught a fly with my my reflexes today are insane. Yeah. Ow. Break my legs till I die, right? I should do another build, like, over here somewhere. I don't know what to do, though. I do need to work on another farm. I'm thinking about doing an iron farm. Because I haven't done one of those before. And then I could do it on the SMP, too, probably would be useful. Iron farm is always something I just never did, because I thought it would take away from the gameplay. Because I wouldn't need to go mining anymore, you know? That's probably the one thing that Phil taught me the most, I think, is using Elytra. What the fuck? How the fuck are you... What? How did you... Oh, it was lag. I was like, what the fuck? You were, like, floating in the air for a second. I was like, what? How? What is this witchcraft? Ow. After just saying about, like, how Phil taught me Elytra shit, and then I just immediately, like, yeet myself. Hang on, where are you for a second? You still over here? Yo, I got presents for you. You're gonna love it. Yo! Yo! Oh, I should make a fucking chamber thing. That would be cool to do soon, too. If I remember how to do it. I could probably do it right now, actually. Maybe that'd be a good thing to put in now. It's too far away. A stasis chamber. I bet you I could do it right now. We could test it right quick before I end stream. Bruh. Bruh. Can use this. And we can use... What else do I need? A trapdoor. Trapdoor. And a honey block. That's the one thing I probably don't have. Shit. So you can use slime blocks, but they don't really work as well. Hang on, I gotta go use the bed. Hang on. Honey blocks. Honey bottles, right? I used all my bottles for Dragon's Breath. Of course I did. I'm an idiot. You know what that means? I don't have any glass, and I don't have any honey pots. That means it's time to drink a bunch of potions for no reason whatsoever. Oh, not my 8-minute one, though. Fuck that. Want some free potions? Free potions? You gotta drink them now, though. That's the condition. Some of them. You can keep some of them, obviously. Wait, do I need honey to make honey blocks, or do I need honeycomb? I think it's honey, right? I think it's just 4. I know this is just being lazy, but I literally don't care. Oh yeah. Okay, here you go. You can have these 2. 3. There you go. I just need to get some honey right quick. They're gonna be mad at me, aren't they? Fuck. No, you don't have to. You can have that one. I have enough bottles right now. What do I do? I put campfire under it, right? To get them to stop attacking me. Campfire. Do I have a campfire? Probably not. I always find that I don't have what I need when I need it. Do I even have any logs? I do. Okay. I need coal. Campfire. I'm determined to do this right now. Like, I want to. Doing stasis chambers is so fucking easy. Like, you don't even know. It's so easy. Skelly Man's area? What? What do you mean? What are you saying? What are you saying? Yo. Probably put it up here, actually. Probably be a good spot, maybe. By the portal. Somewhere. Where is a good spot for a stasis chamber? Where's the Skelly Farm? Skelly Farm is that way, but it's kind of far. There's a giant tower sticking out in the air. You can see it if you walk towards it, but I don't know how long it would take you without Elytra. Because I made it after I had Elytra, so it wasn't like a thing that I... Oh, I'm sorry. Why? What do you need? Do you need bones? Still trying to figure out a good spot for this fucking stasis chamber. Maybe like right here. In the middle of this. Oh, a better bow? I might have one you can have. Did you check my chest to see if there's any down there? You sure? This is really not a big deal. I didn't take my axe. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Okay, where's this one to? Here? I keep forgetting that you don't have like a lot of items on this world. I sincerely hope it is 4 that I need, because if it's more than that, that's gonna suck. It is, okay. Claiming it. How dare you? This is gonna be weird, but can I have like 2 of those pearls? Actually, no, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I can actually just go buy some. It's not a big deal. I'm just gonna leave that there. I don't even care. 5 for 1 pearl. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? What is this ripoff? Okay, let's check this. Try the stasis chamber. You're stabbing the spiders. I'm ending the stream now in a minute. I'm just gonna try this first. Probably gonna fuck this up immediately, because I don't remember the exact thing. Bruh. Does it need to be like a block deeper, maybe? Am I seriously gonna have to spend more money to get pearls? What the frick? Okay. Immediately? What? What? What do you... Oh. You. I thought that was risk commenting for a second, and I was like, immediately what? I was so confused. Okay, I have 5 pearls to try this, and if I don't get it right, then I fucking give up. Oh, it's true. And I did. Did I not fuck it up immediately? Did I just see one of my allays out? Get out? Or am I crazy? Probably crazy. I thought it was like right here. But clearly it's not. Oh, right. I remember. I'm an idiot. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Riss. It's terrible. I know what I'm doing wrong. I need soul sand. I'm an idiot. I'm actually a fucking dumbass. How did I forget that? Why am I so dumb? And then proceed to fuck it up again. Bro, what is actually wrong with me right now? Legitimately. Legitimately, what is wrong with me? Why can I not grasp basic concepts? Okay. Should work, right? Bruh. Yo! 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 Yo, Riss. I need you to test something for me. Comes running back immediately. Okay, let me fly just like a decent distance just to see. Okay. Close the trapdoor. Bro! Bro, yes! Pog! Pog! Do you want to try it? Want to try it? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so what you do is you can see not where it goes transparent on the edge, but the pixel right here in the middle. You want to throw it looking straight down right here. Like these first pixels right here. You should be able to get it. Oh, a little bit off. Try moving back a little tiny bit. Make sure you're looking actually directly down too, and like very straight. It's really it's harder to do in Bedrock than it is in Java, but you can do it. It hopped. I'll give you more pearls. Don't worry. I got more pearls. There you go. Perfect. Now go away somewhere. Go to the spider farm or something if you want. Just let me know when you get there. It's actually so cool. Like, I actually love that you can do this. We need to do this on the SMP because it'd be really good if you're like traveling away somewhere and you need to be brought back real quick. Oh, I can see you on the map. I just realized that. You ready? I told you, it's so good, right? Yeah, because we can't just do it with the water thing. It doesn't work for us like that. You need to use a honey block on Bedrock, but yeah. I know it works, I just wasn't sure. Because if you're in single player and you're using it, it doesn't really work, because I tried having it on, like, a timer, but if the chunk is unloaded, it won't spawn until you get to that chunk, so... If there's more than one person on and someone else can activate it, then it works, right? So, yeah. Here you go. Free stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna end stream now, and probably get off here. I might go on the SMP or something later. We'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll go to my usual spot. Okay, I'm trying to sleep. Stop closing doors. Okay. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll be on again tomorrow night for more Minecraft. We'll be doing the SMP. Okay. Bye-bye!